Welcome to the stream tonight. I am your host for some lovely photo editing. It's going to be a pretty short stream because I'm starting really late. I had planned to go photograph the Milky Way tonight, but instead I wound up watching a movie with my kid, and that was a good time. Um, I I also went out right after the movie to photograph a rocket launch. Not as exciting from the middle of town at a late launch. Like what makes them look super awesome is when they do them at sunset and they get backlit by the twilight of the sun setting behind it, and it's really great when the it makes the big jellyfish in the sky and looks really cool. Not quite as thrilling when you have a late night launch in the middle of the city because it's very faint. You don't see it too well. I mean, it was still like I still got to have that moment where I spotted it in the sky and pointed it out to everybody, and my son was really thrilled to see it. My wife was pretty thrilled to see it, although she was getting jerked around by Charlie tugging on his leash. However many years we've been walking that dog, he still has not learned how to properly heel and walk. He just tugs and tugs on that leash. I have like a fly or a mosquito in here. I'm seeing it on the camera. I hope I'm not eaten alive on the stream. But yeah, how is everybody? Glad for y'all to join live, and for all you joining in on the video after the fact. I'm muted? Hold up. Check 1 2. I am not muted. Hold on. You muted the tab. Okay. You trying to prank me or something? Jeez. You missed my whole intro. It's all good. I'm about to dive into the photos I just took of the rocket launch. Not not as exciting this time around. Being in um so it really looks best when they fired off around twilight, like they originally scheduled it to. You really get to see the sun lighting up all the jet fuel, and it looks really freaking cool in the sky. When they delay it, it doesn't look nearly as cool. Really, the only way it looks really cool is if I go out to the west side with the stars to a dark sky location and take a long exposure with the rocket going through the stars. Then it looks cool. But with recent launches, I've become less and less motivated to go do that because every time I go out in the middle of nowhere, drive 1 hour out of my way to the dark skies on the west side, it winds up I'm sitting in the middle of the nowhere in the desert in the dark, and then they delay it 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and I've gotten burned too many times. I My motivation for doing that is kind of nil at this point. Like it's exciting when they actually do launch the rocket, but going out into the middle of nowhere to try to photograph it, I'm getting less motivated because they delay it all the damn time. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go on my main layout scene. I have just imported my photos. So this this was on my first outing. Oh, I've got the clouds showing up in chat. Hold on, let me fix that. I wonder why. Hmm. So when I first went out, I saw the sliver of a moon setting to the west. It looked really cool. Did I get a good shot of it? I'm not sure. These are all at 200 millimeter at very like slowed down shutter. Yeah, it's at a third of a second here, or zero point 0.3 seconds. So a lot of shakiness. Even though I was on a tripod, it wasn't the sturdiest of tripods. It looks all right. It was pretty cool. And here's where I saw the rocket. Oh, look, I've still got this crazy line. It's on all my shots. Is it visible right now? Is there a line like right here? Hmm. I've really got to clean my sensor or something. Cause yeah, it's on all my shots. It was on all my shots yesterday too. I don't know what's going on. This right here, this streak. It's like a hair on my sensor or something like that. Yeah, I need to check the gate, as they say in the film industry. It's not showing on my camera right now, but I had this issue yesterday and then I also had it today. So there's definitely something there. So yeah, here's my rocket launch shots from tonight. This one's at 70 millimeter. Here's a quarter second at 70 millimeter. Quarter second at 200. A little out of focus here. And I got it back in focus. Half a second, f2.8, ISO 2500, 200 millimeter. We got some crazy streaking and stuff going on. It was probably camera motion. Or maybe it's just the 200 millimeter at that rate in time. Yeah, here's a sixth of a second, f2.8, ISO 2500, 200 millimeter. Sixth of a second. It looks kind of cool in these shots. And there's Autumn walking the dog. This one right here might be my best one, I think. I'm gonna do a denoise pass. That hair or whatever in the gate of my camera is really bugging me. I need to fix that up. I wonder if that showed up in my recent real estate shots. Let me check. Holy crap, it's there. Look at that. Wow, it is very blatantly there. What is that? That's gotta be hair, right? Man, I gotta check the gate of my camera. I might put you guys on mobile. Hey, what up? How's it going, Kevin? I think I'm gonna clean my camera right now. Hmm. Trying to set up your business with a new phone number. Plan to get for your business. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna unmount this camera. Oh, it's a bit wide. You're seeing the whole mess now. There we go. It's kind of comparable. But yeah, I'm gonna check the gate of this camera. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna check this camera for wow, that the quality of this camera is much worse. I gotta find my cleaning kit though. I usually have one sitting at my desk, but I've moved things around. All right. So I got a cleaning kit. Would be nice to have a Google business page that works like every other business has. Yeah, mine is kind of iffy. Hit you guys with the rocket blower. Okay, we got here the main camera. And get with the rocket blower a little bit of cleaning. Okay. So a company had an electronic business card that came out with an updated version with AI. Yeah, I have an electronic business card. But it's still kind of 50-50 whenever I do markets and stuff. Like some people will scan my electronic business card, but most people, well, it's about 50-50. Um, a lot of people will still prefer the actual business card. All right. So, yeah, I have both as well. Um, I think it's still kind of good to have both. All right, so I'm going to turn this on. There it is. Oh, there's the hair right there. You see it? Oh my God. Whoa, the ibis is so crazy to watch. Holy crap, dude. All right, I'm gonna. Well, my joystick broke. When did the hell did this happen? What the? Yeah, it's RoboPhone form is really good. But yeah, I pay a subscription fee to RoboForm and do not regret it. It is worth every penny and then some. Okay, that should be good. Might do a paid one, but for this right now has been on. Yeah. I didn't know they had free options. I thought they were like a solely paid service. All right, I'm gonna go back to the main layout and swap my cameras. Actually, are you using a different one than RoboForm? So that's the one I recommended. Oh, I don't have the right. I don't have the right source on this screen.
Wow.
All right.
Terrible.
What up, Cliff? You're currently seeing me on a phone. I just checked the gate on my camera and I found a hair in the gate. You could see it right here. Every single one of these shots has a hair in them. So I just cleaned the camera and worked it out, but found out that my camera source is not on my touch portal settings, so I'm gonna add it. Yeah, it's not. How's it going? I tuned in for a little bit of your stream, but you were Twitch authentication failed. All right, let's re-authenticate. What was the audio issue? Um, okay. So touch portals now updated. Let's go to wrong audio output was monitor only when should have been monitor and output. Oh. Oh, so the BRB scene was still working, but your cam scene was not. So, all right, I'm fixing my camera buttons. This one, I'm gonna do Aver Media.
Welcome.
Nice try, Foot Knight. Um, oh, that sucks. It's all good. It's all good. You're still here. I'm fixing camera issues right now. Oh wow, am I manually doing this for all these? Hold up. I am. What the heck? Hell yeah. He's got the bop. All right, let's make a flow for this. They should really have like a. All right, cam buttons, cam source buttons off. Right, on trigger, paste all these. Save. Go back to my pages, and then I'm gonna copy this button ID. Go back to my flows. What? Where'd it go? Okay, it's right here. Duplicate this. Paste that button. Save. And then I gotta copy this button ID. Ooh, I wanna see. This camera's like right in front of all my button stuff. Oh, I'm liking some DMs. Ooh, there it goes. It's looking good. Not specifically photo, but here's my latest 3D print project. Yeah. Share your work. That's why I'm trying to make it as generic as possible there. Oh, the title. Ooh, here's one from Lot of Motion. Pretty Rose is pretty. Yeah, for sure, dude. All right, copy ID. Flows. Camera. It's not in there, is it? Thought it was. Camera button. I duplicate. Paste that in there. All right. Speaking of flowers. Ooh, pretty. Wow, that is subject face. So this is a very common problem I run into with flower pictures. It's so crazy saturated. Like the saturation of this is so high that you cannot really see any of the texture detail. It's just almost like a flat color. Yeah, I know. This is a issue I have a lot. Well, not to say like I intuited that you hadn't edited that, but the issue here is this is how a lot of flower pictures look straight out of camera. And really to combat this, I've started to try to underexpose the shot a little bit don't know how possible that is on a phone. You'd probably have to get an app, but by underexposing, I get a little bit more detail options because the highlight and color combination has been creating some stuff for me, some weird issues. Yeah, let me go back and do this. So let's do a flow. Are they flow? Yeah, execute flow. Cam source buttons off. Okay, now I'm going to take these and delete them. Currently, no. He went on a walk at the rocket launch and he's zonked out right now. He might scratch at the door a little bit later. We'll see. Yeah, for sure. As a family, we watched My Neighbor Totoro tonight, and that movie is great. We had a really good time. Okay, so this is going to be my HDMI cam. Run action with name. Okay. Cam input. Edit. Delete this. All right. Save and close. Okay. So now. What? Error, error, error. There we go. Oh, is it gonna stop focusing now? Damn it. Okay, we're focusing. We're focusing. I could have a little fun here. Hold on, let me see. Let's get a tripod up here. There, that'll work. Well, no. Let's get my tripod. Also, I have totally not gotten to the point yet on this stream. It has turned into a techie stream. So, here we go. You can see my other camera right here. Oh, hello everybody. Here is my phone camera. It is a bit extreme in angle though. You get to see like the back of my head. But I could turn the camera now. Ah, you see a skull. Where? Oh yeah. No, my mom made it. Um, it's let me go grab it. Well, it's a ceramic skull. But here we go. It's a she she made all of these like cracks and stuff with horsehair. Put like horse hairs on the ceramics when it was fired up in the kiln, and it makes this crazy burn. Yeah. But yeah. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream tonight. We're playing with cameras. I think Charlie's here. What? Hi. Look who decided to join us. Ah, I'm gonna lower this tripod. Oh wow, it creates so much warble and wobble by doing this. Holy cow. The rolling shutter is in full effect here. All right, so I'm gonna flip this camera. We've got a Charlie. Charlie's here, everybody. My camera is way too. All right, switch to the main layout. Oh, he farted on his way up there. Luckily. Oh, happily air freshener. Plus 10 pets. I. Oh my god, he looks so sad. Oh. Right? Yeah. Oh, it was not charging all that time. Ruh-roh. There we go. All right, now we're charging. Now we're charging. All right. So I have now fixed the hair in the gate of my camera. Damn, that was blatant. Man, I'm glad I did that before doing the Milky Way mission, because holy crap, that would have been really annoying to edit out of all those Milky Way shots. All right, here's the noise reduced one. Embedded preview. Let's. The denoise is pretty crazy. I don't know if I like it. That rocket be traveling. I don't know why it got so red at this angle. I'm just gonna do a denoise like this. Let's edit the hair. Yeah, that's about what I got there. All right, let's go back to the Disneyland trip. Let's have fun with some editing some Disneyland photos. So tomorrow I think there's going to be a very special bonus stream where I'm going to stream with Gavin and we're going to talk about the rides and all the fun in Disneyland.
Hello there.
Thanks for the follow, Knucklepuck. I don't know exactly what time it's going to be. I think it's going to be in the afternoon, like probably around 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Many thanks for the follow, Knucklepuck.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, these are mostly my Disney stuff is mostly snapshots. These were, however, so this was day 2. So when I went to this trip, I have not done Disneyland not being sick officially. This was my second trip to Disneyland, and I arrived sick. Oh yeah, that is a good question to ask. Um, and so the first couple days I was resting and recovering and stuff, but this particular day, my wife and child had had a full day at Disneyland. Meanwhile, I was resting most of the time. But I did get kind of like a bit of a second wind while they came to the hotel to sleep. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to downtown Disney and go get a sandwich and go on a photo walk. And these are kind of the resulting photos. I had some fun with them. But most of the rest of the set are snapshots. I have to admit, like just not really photos with too much intention behind them. Just besides like saving the memories of the trip. Which, by the way, speaking of trips, my wife's already in vacation prep mode for our next trip. Oh, excellent. Um, I am also a sports photographer. I do sports portraits though, or sportraits. I cannot share them on stream because it's all underage kids. It's junior high, high school. Yeah, when there's no recent stream. By the way, I changed that prompt. It used to say like the person doesn't exist, which is like what? Hell yeah. Oh, by the way, Discord. There's my Discord. You can share any photos anytime, and there's also a team, the web team that I'm on. There's a Discord for that as well. Unfortunately, I don't really know. I don't know any tricks for getting sports job. It's all kind of the same trick for every job. It was is where it's all in the people you know. And really, the way to get your foot in the door is just to go approach coaches, um, contact schools, contact um, various sports teams. Yeah, yeah, that's how you get started, and then it builds from there. I wonder if so. This highlight is pretty crazy. I don't know if I can make it um reduce the highlight and make it look real. Yeah, right there is not looking too hot. These are just fun. I had my stream tripod which I brought with me. It's like a 6 7 inch tripod. Raw. Um some sports photographers I believe are required to shoot JPEG, but I prefer raw 100%. It's there's so many benefits to shooting raw versus JPEG. So many more benefits. Um, I mean, as any photographer would tell you, try your best to get everything right and in camera. But as anyone will find with experience, stuff happens, and there are many issues that can arise where things don't get right in camera. Like say something happens real fast, or something like a concert for is a really great example because the lighting changes so much and is very dynamic. Concerts are impossible to shoot in JPEG. I mean, I guess they are, but if you want to have colors that you can recover, you have to shoot raw. The difference between JPEG is the colors are basically burnt into your image. You cannot really adjust them too far. When you have the raw, it's the raw color information, and you can change your color temperature after the fact. That's probably the biggest benefit. Other big benefits is you get a lot larger dynamic range of exposure and shadow and everything you can adjust there. But yeah. I'm kind of hard pressed to find any professional photographer that doesn't shoot raw. Mm-hmm. Oh, so I have a story on this. Are you guys familiar with this character? I really wasn't until this trip. This is Nubs. He's a character in the Young Jedi Adventures, a new Star Wars series. Right? I had a crazy moment where I put this on the TV because I like, again, the first couple nights. Oh my God. Focus. Focus. There we go. The first couple days that I was there, I spent a lot of time laying down, getting well, because I had some sinus, like I think it was a sinus infection going on that I caught from my wife. One of the things I turned on because they have all kinds of Disney stuff at on the TV in the hotel, and one of the things I turned on was this Young Jedi Adventures show, and I remember my son saw this character, this guy, this Nubs, and then he went on to start lecturing me about how this is not Star Wars. And all I could think while I'm getting lectured about how not Star Wars this is like, holy crap, he is an actual Star Wars fan. Because, like, in my experience, I don't think you could be a fan about Star Wars without bitching about Star Wars endlessly to people about like why things are and aren't Star Wars. And yeah, like, oh, this kid is a freaking fan now. It is really funny. It was kind of a cute show, but it's very much for kids. It feels like more for kids than Paw Patrol does. It's really like really narrowly targeted for young kids, this show. But yeah, I thought that was a fun moment. Um, just getting a Star Wars lecture from my kid. So this was my score. I think I was the green. Yeah, I narrowly beat my wife's score. Narrowly. This was from, oh, what is it called? Is a Toy Story shoot 'em up ride. It's a really fun ride. where it's a shooting gallery, and you gotta try to get. Oh, Midway Mania, Toy Story Midway Mania. It's right there on the title. Yeah, I thought that was fun. This is us riding Midway Mania, and we look purple for some reason. Maybe I'll hit the gray. That oh, this is white. Wow, we really like colors are crazy. There we go. And here's us riding the Grizzly Peak or Grizzly River Run. Yeah, these are all cell phone photos at this point. There's Bing Bong, voiced by Richard Kind. Sorry about the ads, folks. Foot Knight's generosity shines as they sponsor a treat for Charlie and shower the goodest boy with plus 10 pets. Team Rockets in chat while Knucklepuck joins the community, gearing up to stream the Final Fantasy series and dive into photo edits. Shout out Hiccup for the newbie. But we're all set to support once they hit the go live button. Tips and tricks are flying for sports photography dreams. Keeps those shutters clicking, team. That was cute. That's pretty good. Good little chat summary from our AI chat summary bot. Oh, holy crap. Got a sub. Oh, good morning, Sean.
Knucklepuck just subscribed.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Wow, that took a minute between chat and the animation. Wonder what's going on with that. Thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. We have hit our sub goal. Our sub goal of 1 has been achieved. Hell yeah. Yeah, right now I'm going through these are so this morning was my first morning going out into the park, and it was myself and Gavin just riding the rides, just the two of us, because my wife had to go do her keynote speech this day. So the two of us had a good old time. Making some faces. So this is one thing I was looking at the other day. These cars are so small, you can't fit a person in them. They're very much controlled, and they're very much controlled remotely by somebody. And the mystery of them I find fascinating. It was really cool. That I thought was a good look, candid. This is a phone photo. Not too bad for the phone. Also, by the way, all these shots from my phone are raw as well. Because now you could shoot raw with phones. All right, are we back to... Yeah, we're back to the Canon. All right. Oh, he started wagging his tail with those pets. Yeah, thanks so much for the sub and the new follow. I appreciate you coming by. There's a whole photography scene here on Twitch. Um, Definitely drop by the Discord and all the other stuff. Like, we're a very supportive community here. Yeah, appreciate you. Always nice to meet somebody new. All right. All right, bye, Knucklebuck. Discord. All right, so my theory is there that he's controlled by this guy. And actually, it does look like this guy has a remote. Is there another shot of him? Oh no, that's a fanny pack. I think he's controlled, but like he does have like an escort of employees, and I think he's controlled by some of them. I don't know which ones. This is such a cool scene, though. All right, so this is us on the line for Radiator Racers. And then this is when we are waiting for the lights to change. Tractor crossing sign. Oh, there's Spider-Man. And here's my kid with Black Widow. The lighting was like underlit. Oh. I don't know who this is. The Answer? Okay, the lighting was a bit funky here. Okay. There's a shot of Guardians. Where's the highlights? Oh, I think it's shadows, then highlights. Okay. All right, what does transform do here? Oh yeah, that jacks it way up. Okay. What if I guide it? That one's pretty cool. All right. Shot of my wife here with the Buzz Lightyear. Okay, these were really cool. It was a theater where we're watching Pixar shorts. And there's a bunch of car seats oh, it's so cool. Such a cool vibe. Shortstop drive-in theater. So here's the Shortstop drive-in theater with like the Disney logo playing out. That kind of works. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an adjustment here. Where I adjust just this screen with lowered highlights and exposure. Now I'm going to take the global image and bring it back up a little bit. Wait a second. I have a feeling this is a weirdly merged HDR. Let's undo the filter. What the heck? Oh yeah, looks that guy walked up. I see. I wonder if I could pull this off with just this single shot. So I'm gonna copy, including masking, and paste it to this one. Now let's raise the... Yeah, that works. I'm gonna make this the front of the stack. Custom order. Not supported. I mean, okay. Okay, back to my process stack. So they were way underexposed here, and I reshot this where they were standing in front of some of the lights. Let's see what it's selected for the subject. Oh, yeah. So I think I'm going to manually try to paint them in here. It kind of works. And then here's one where I got them to step into the light, but they're underlit so much that I don't even know if that helped really any. I think I'm still going to need to... Okay, now here's where we went for World of Color. This World of Color is so cool. Just a massive fountain. Here, let me, if I go to folder and library here, I could probably find some World of Color videos. I still didn't get a Mickey ice cream bar. Was this one them? Or a turkey leg? I did not have a turkey leg either. I had other foods. I did have a Dole Whip. Yes. All right, here's some World of Color.
My greatest reward is to have the
The
public.
one at Disneyland is better than the Dole Whip I've had tried near me.
That is a great reward.
Since 1923, Walt Disney's ripples of laughter, wonder, and beauty have brought happiness to the world.
It's just more tart. The one in Disneyland was more tart than the one I tried elsewhere. Really? Is that all the World of Color I record? No. Yeah. Man, is that really all? No, I definitely got more videos than that. Oh, this was cool.
Will you be the one to start it?
This is the view from our hotel of World of Color. So freaking cool. Oh, and here's my my time lapse of everybody clearing out. Where's my other World of Color videos? Did I wind up in day 4? No, this is all Universal. Oh, no, it isn't. No, yeah, that's Universal. Weird. What if they wound up in day 2? So for MP4. Huh. Oh, so is it up higher? I swear I had video of more of the World of Color stuff. It was super cool. Anyways, all right, I'll just go through the steals. So yeah, tomorrow in the afternoon, I plan on doing a stream with Gavin talking about Disneyland stuff. So be sure to tune in tomorrow afternoon. think I'll probably be here somewhere around 3 or so, Mountain Standard Time. So freaking cool. All this stuff. It almost looks like ET is watching. Isn't that? It's like, I think that's probably a speaker or something, but turn down the blacks and the shadows. All right, so for all of these, I think I'm going to want to lower the blacks. Um, okay, looks good. Well, that one's cool. That's Mulan. It's a really neat shot. There's the Hulk. That's pretty neat. This I'm gonna crop the crowd out of this, but I really dug the look of San Francisco at night. It was really neat. All right, now we're on to Universal. Jurassic Parking. Crop this up. There's us getting our power up bands. There's Gavin and I. The Super Nintendo world. There's all of us with Toad. Let's lower the highlights. Use the shadows. Sync that all up. Was that a plane? Whoa, interesting. There we go. I think that's about the white balance and everything I want to do with that. Sync that all up. All right. Might save the universal stuff for later. For our next stream. And I have Disneyland. So I have about 360 photos left to go through yet. But I think I'm going to cut this stream short. Charlie's wanting to leave. Short stream, as I said. Bah. Hope you all had a good time. For those in Twitch, I'm going to look and see if there's anybody streaming photography to raid. Oh, thank you for coming by, Sean. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I plan on doing a stream tomorrow with my son. Here on Twitch. I don't know if I'm gonna multi-stream that one. But yeah. And there's not really anybody to raid tonight. Hmm. Yeah, I usually raid people every time, but I think I might skip out this time. Yeah, I'm just gonna sign off. Thanks everybody to tune in. Good night, everybody.